Well, welcome back, everybody. I hope you guys are having a phenomenal day, and thanks again for all the great comments last night. I'm so glad that all the effort and time we put into doing that 2.5 hour presentation was well worth its weight in gold to you. So I'm really excited about that, and thank you again for that. Now let's take a look at the key things from the last video that I shot for you. You'll recall the other day I told you that what I was looking for was to either break down below here or break out above here. Well, I want to add a little more color to that here, with the presentation, so you understand what I'm looking at. I'm hearing a lot of options traders who are trying to take directional trades and things of that nature, going ahead and having a tough time. And whereas I was focused very heavily on the short side trading primarily because yesterday we had broken down below that key level I told you about. So of course I was primarily focused on short side trading. And so the thing is that in the bigger picture, I want to take it up to the next level up so that maybe this will help you a little bit. I want you to understand what's happening. Don't forget, first of all, we've got the this long-term resistance level. It was a support level, broke through, became resistance, and then we pulled down. We made a lower low in price. You recall I told you about the positive divergence, so that led us back up. However, we stalled out here, and some of the questions were why. Well, we have a lot of different tools. You'll see a lot of long-term resistance kind of coming in there, and also if you look at the bigger picture, you can see the weekly chart. So many people forget about the weekly chart, so I want to bring that back up for you. You recall that last week we closed right up into not just that key resistance level, but also the bottom end of the channel. We also did that with a stochastic spike strategy. Now you recall in a downtrend, I'm looking for it to come down below that 20 level, come back up above the 80 level. And in this case, it even did it with a special pattern in the stochastic as well, which usually foretells a reversal. So we're getting the reversal back down now to the rising support underneath. So we have falling resistance above us and rising support underneath on a weekly chart. And that's where we're stuck at right now, that rising weekly support. In my perfect world, going into Friday here, what I'd like to be doing is looking for trades to the short side, because if we break down below this low, there's room to grow to here, and then I'd like to see if we could go even further. But that is plenty to go ahead and to make a profit for me tomorrow, so I'd love to have that happen tomorrow. Also, you'll see here on the weekly chart, you've got that same resistance level, and then down below there, it could really open up some incredible opportunities there, to the downside. And remember, if the market does go that way, you can always look at inverse ETFs as an option to go long in while the market's going down. We've talked about that in some of the previous training classes. So the other option here, this level is such an important resistance level. I'd like to get back up there, eat away at that, and then if we could push it, we could have a really nice quick move back to the upside. Now, the thing is, you see on the daily basis, that's a lot of work to do just to get back up there. Then you got to break above it. So that's going to be the tougher play there in the short term. I'm more than happy to work with that, though, if need be. So what we're having, though, in the bigger picture is, once you understand, we're caught between this rising support, falling resistance, and so for a lot of you, it's like, oh, it's starting to go up now. Oh, wait, no, it's going down. And so you're getting kind of beaten up on some of these different types of positions you're putting on. I would strongly encourage you to go back and look at the video I shot the other day where I talked to you about how to identify higher probability type trades using like the sector scanner, the way we do it, with our algorithms. Nothing works 100% of the time. Nothing is guaranteed in life, but there are things that bring much higher probabilities from my perspective. And showing you the way we use sector scanner is a great way to find individual opportunities within sectors that are outperforming their peers. I don't do it the classic way. I do it with our internal algorithms. So that's a big difference how we are able to identify some of these things for you in advance before they take off. So with that being said, keep in mind that it's a very selective market right now, especially when you're in this kill zone between rising support and falling resistance, whipping back and forth. All right, so you don't just look at the daily charts that I was pointing out, look at the weekly charts there as well, so you see the bigger picture of key levels that we're looking to break out, break down. Now, the other night, of course, or last night, excuse me, I went ahead and I taught you a lot about what kind of trades that I was doing, showed you my actual, trading, showed you my trading, dome there with the profits on it, went ahead and was very transparent in discussing a lot of issues with you with entries, risk management, exits, and we're going to do that one final time here this morning. So if you go to becomeabettertrader.com/go, you can and get signed up to join me one final time here, this coming Saturday morning. You do not want to miss that. You can build upon what you learned last night, or you can see it for the first time here Saturday. But either way, you can't afford to miss that. It's going to be a really incredible class, and I'm looking forward to being with you guys there. Really focusing again on those entries, risk management, exits. So I'm really excited. Looking forward to being with you guys here Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific time. It's going to be a lot of fun. We went about 2.5 hours last night, so and sometimes Saturdays I get a little chattery, so plan on 2.5 plus hours there, because you're not going to want to miss a minute of that, especially if you see the new format that we're doing. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll look forward to seeing you this Saturday morning, where we can go ahead and hit it really hard together and focus on the types of entries that work the best from my perspective in this market. Take care, everyone. We'll see you Saturday morning. Bye-bye.